Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online. I am the Big B82 and this is part 50 of my Discovery era Science Officer. We're about to undertake the first mission in the Solanaid Dyson Sphere Arc, where we're going to go and here to New Romulus to see the activation of the Iconian gate we found at the end of the last episode on New Romulus itself that was hidden under a volcano. We are also flying a new ship. It is the legendary Intrepid multi-mission miracle worker ship, but I've put it in Pathfinder look because as much as the Intrepid is a nice ship, I don't particularly like the look of the Intrepid, but I do like the look of the 2410 variant, which is the Pathfinder class. So let's howl for the mission and then we'll get this show on the road, as they say in Belgium. I'm pretty sure they don't say that in Belgium, but you know, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Now, ironically, the 10, who spoke to us during the time on New Romulus, has decided he doesn't want to have any speaking parts today. Okay, so I'm going to get ready for my captain's log as well. So, the gateway discovered beneath the surface of New Romulus is prepared and ready for activation. Because the Romulan Republic is dedicated to sharing the gateway and all we learn with our allies, we're inviting representatives of the Romulan Republic, the Federation and the Klingon Defence Force to join us on New Romulus for the first trip through the gateway. I would be honoured if you would join us, Admiral. So there's accept, and let's begin. Sphere of Influence. You won't get to see the ship in this one, but let's crack out our captain's log. The captain's log, stardate 86750.25. I have been given command of the USS Haignere, a Pathfinder class. Before we put our new ship through its paces, I have been invited to see the Iconian gate activation. I am timid about it, but security has been stepped up. It would be my pleasure, Admiral. As part of our excavations into this area, we found artifacts that were much older civilization that once lived on this world. These primitive people appeared to share a planet with their gods. In actuality, a species is much higher technological level than their own. That these Daewans were abandoned by their gods and left the world, but over the time developed their own culture and technology. Then they found the gateway. It's Iconian, but it must have seemed almost magical to the Daewans. Using geothermal energy, they managed to activate the gateway briefly, but the reaction was too unstable. Geothermal tap caused a chain volcanic reaction that devastated the planet. Our scientists say that the ash clouded the sky, dropping the temperature and dramatically altering the climate of much of the habitable land. Radiation levels spiked and many of the Daewans died. Survivors retreated to underground shelters, but it was the end of their civilization. Only the flora and fauna that could adapt survived until we arrived. You're instrumental in helping us discover the secrets of this world, and now that we've found the Iconian gateway, we feel that it would be a boon to the Romulan Republic. The entire galaxy will be at our fingertips. Okay. Let's go and speak with Kriek. Where's my Romulan equivalent? Not sure why I'm speaking to him. He's not my. Well, here we are. We discovered this. It seems though they've cleaned out the thing that they have seen. They've cleaned out the unwanted guests that were the Folians, which is nice. Okay, let's speak with the Admiral.
Welcome.
The Roman Republic is here, along with the representatives from our allies in the Federation and the Klingon Empire, to witness the dawn of a new age. Harnessing the power of this gateway will change everything for our people. Yes, we must be cautious. The Daewans tried to do the same and it destroyed them. But we have been studying this gateway since Admiral Cartwright helped us discover it. And we believe that we understand where the Daewans went wrong. We now have the technology and the knowledge that we need to successfully adapt Iconian technology to you for our own use. We have a few final adjustments to make and then we will be ready to...
You think you have corrected the issue? Consider what happened to the Daewans, and what the result would be if the Romulans lose a second homeworld. I have encountered Iconian gateways twice before. In both those instances, the finest commanders I ever served found the technology to be too dangerous to preserve. It is difficult to believe that you have managed to do what they could not.
Are there problems?
No problem.
Ambassador Wolf was invited here because of his experience with Iconian gateways. He has been voicing his concerns with our decision to activate this gateway. My science teams are convinced that they have solved the problems in the past, and I fear that, more like the Ambassador, some of my engineers have their doubts. The town and the Senate believe that this is an important step for the New Republic, but it is a step that we must take with our allies. We respect their opinions and want to help them to join us in this venture, just as the Bajorans and the Federation worked in tandem with the wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant when it was discovered. In the interest of easing some concerns, Ambassador, I invite you to take a final check of the data. Perhaps Admiral Cartwright would be willing to assist you. I am ready to assist you, Ambassador.
Acceptable. Admiral Carrick, I want to start by reviewing your science team's work.
Understood. I am a scientist, you know. Top of my class in 2256. Because you weren't born then. Arizona.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
I don't mean to be just so distracted, but it's taken a lot of work and a lot of late nights to get here. Finally, we're ready. We've considered everything that could go wrong and planned for any contingency. The Daemons weren't as advanced technology as we are. They hadn't even become a warp culture when they tried to repower the gateway. We have the advantages they could only dream of having. There's some risk, of course, but everything worth doing has some risk. We wouldn't be standing on our new homeworld for our people if we hadn't been willing to take the chance and challenge the Tal Shiar. How can I help?
With all due respect to you, Ambassador, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
If you want, I'll review the data my team has collected with you. Admiral Cartwright can review the power variance coefficient numbers for alpha, gamma and delta monitors. Maybe I do need another set of eyes. I've had a lot of trouble sleeping. I'll find those numbers. They are over here on this console. So let's access the power monitor.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
Power output monitors. Alpha 45 terajoules, beta 34 terajoules, 44 terajoules, gamma, delta is 44.6 terajoules, and epsilon is 45.1 terajoules. Alert power from beta feed. Drop in, adjust power levels for maximum output.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
Power variance monitors. Alpha 14, beta 77, gamma 47, delta 38, epsilon 9.
Program initialized. Select monitoring program.
And pylon status, alpha ready, beta ready.
Program initialized.
Okay, so let's go and give her the good news.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me?
Okay, read off alpha first. Alpha is 14.
Alpha is 14. That looks correct.
Gamma is 47.
Yes, that's correct. Gamma is 47.
Delta is 38. As you can see, Ambassador, we have all the numbers perfectly in order. Does that satisfy you?
Your numbers may be correct, but have you ever witnessed the power of one of these gateways outside of a holodeck? Well, I have. I was invited here to share my knowledge with those willing to listen. Even the best plans seldom survive contact with the enemy.
Perhaps we should speak with the engineering teams?
Yes, they've been asking for the final power variance numbers.
I'm sure Commander Merrick would appreciate the newest set of data. We'll speak with him next. Wolf definitely is a negative Nancy, ain't he? Ah well. Commander?
I appreciate you speaking up about your concerns.
If all our projections are off at all, we could end up freezing to death in the case just like the day ones. This gateway is an extremely valuable resource, but is it worth losing everything we've built here? I have new numbers for you.
Finally.
You want a full-time job here? I could use some reliable help. These aren't too bad. Better than we had before. Maybe this will work after all. That's good.
I agree that the simulations look promising, but I still have some concerns.
So do I, but we're on a deadline.
My team has a geothermal tap operational and the proper numbers. We can finally align the power flow to the gateway and activate it again. I'll be happy to discuss your concerns with you, Ambassador, but we need someone to help with the final commands to raise the pylons while I monitor the power levels. Admiral, could you help? All my team are busy with the tap, and it will give the Ambassador and I some time to talk. I'll ask Aridana to do it, but she's got her hands full as it is. Lieutenant invited you, Ambassador. He had a good reason, and he's a good man, and I trust him. If he thinks you have something important to say, we need to listen.
Perhaps we can find a solution that will ensure the safety of all of us. Show me your projections.
I'll activate the console and monitor the power readings. Okay. So let's activate main power. Raise the pylons. Okay, raise the pylons. Let's report to Captain Merrick.
The numbers are good, but something seems off.
This gateway may not exactly be like the others we've encountered. Off?
Agreed. Sensor readings from the gateways I've encountered were significantly different than this. Could it be because of the power source you're using?
Readings like this make me wonder.
You open a door, and that means there's got to be something on the other side. Maybe this isn't a one-way trip. Do you think that there's something on the other side trying to get in?
The numbers aren't saying that exactly, but it's a real possibility.
I understand what the gateway means to my people, but I'm concerned about what could happen if we open it without taking more precautions. Can we add more security?
Captains Sean and Corin have been consulting with Kararek's security forces. I will ask Corin to deploy some of her finest warriors. I do not know Captain Sean, but he commands an enterprise. He must be a formidable man. He also has less enthusiasm for activating the gateway than others here. I am certain he has considered all the options.
I'll speak with Sean and see what our options are. Excuse me, Captain Sean, we haven't spoken to him since the since the Lost Dominion when we first met him. So he's commander of the Enterprise F. So, Captain Sean.
How may I assist you?
Jasmine Cartwright of the Haignere, I believe. How can I assist you? Good to see you again, Admiral. How can I assist you? Do you have a moment?
The team looks like it's almost done with the final checks. Make it quick.
Actually, Ambassador Worf has some concerns about the gateway. And because he can't come over here and chat with a Starfleet officer without raising some eyebrows with his own delegation, he's sending you instead. Interesting. Tell him I share in his concerns about the gateway. What does he think we should do? He wants an option to neutralize the gateway if we need to.
I'll admit I've been dubious about this project from the start.
Still, it's not my job. It is my job to do what Starfleet Command orders, so the Enterprise is here to assist with and represent the Federation. But it's also my job to protect my ship and the Federation, so I had my engineers work up some kind of contingency plans. If Corin is bringing in extra ground troops to deal with any unwelcome visitors, that should help. My chief engineer has worked up a few small spatial charges with enough power to take out the gateway. If we attach them to the base of the pylons, we'll be able to stop it at the Stardate before it starts. I don't want to use them unless we have to. We're here at the Romulans' invitation after all, but it's always good to have a backup plan. I'll take care of it.
What are you... Ah, good idea.
Okay, this one is to Carrick. Admiral?
If all the preparations are complete, I see no reason to delay.
Prepare to activate the gateway. Okay, let's witness this gateway activation. What could possibly go wrong?
Initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. Got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good.
Abort! Abort the mission!
Shut it down.
Detonating charges.
No effect. Get everyone out of the chamber.
Now what?
Into the gateway. Now!
Well, shit.
I knew that gateway would be trouble. We can't get a reading on where we are or how far we've traveled. The best we can figure out is that we are not in normal space anymore. And we are trapped.
Oh, are you a fucking optimist?
The scientists have been able to get a few readings from New Romulus, but the gateway was damaged. We cannot use it to return. A few people managed to grab some supplies on their way through the gateway. They might have something useful. Check the crates. Assist with the wounded. Once we have seen to the immediate problems, then we can worry about getting out of here.
Understood. Technically, as I am an admiral and the only admiral here, I'm the one who should be giving fucking orders, Ambassador. I'm the superior officer here. A rock hit me on my way through the gate. I guess it could have been worse. I could still be there on top of the cavern when the top of the cavern came down. Use the auto suture. Giving me fucking orders. It's fucking obvious. Oh yeah, I knew that was a bad idea. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure there was people probably saying the same thing about the Bajoran gateway, the Bajoran wormhole. It's a bad idea. It's okay, Admiral. It's just a scrape. Well, I am a scientist. My left arm, it hurts when I move. nicely. Thanks, it feels a lot better. I think I'll be okay now. You're welcome. Glad I'm not a Klingon medic. And it's a my ankle. It's a my ankle. Oh, fucking, why did I give her a fucking... Why did I fucking sound like an Italian? It's my ankle. I can't put any weight on it. I hope you don't... I hope we don't have to move too quickly. I don't think I can walk, much less run. Skin injury. So, let's... apply a cold pack. Compress. And enjoy.
I believe I have found a way to open this door, but it will take 2 of us to override the controls. I think I can open this door, but I will need your assistance. Once I override the security protocols, you will need to rewire the primary motivator to release the locking clamps. Are you ready? Now, to see what lies beyond.
Okay, scan the exits.
I am picking up something beyond this door. My tricorder shows this to be a complex of some kind. There is another large room further down this hallway. Interesting. Are you detecting high trace levels of tetrion radiation?
No, but I'm holding my tricorder in a very weird place. How about that affect the cutscenes? I look like an idiot holding the tricorder. Oh. I think that solved it. Did that solve it? No. Oh, it's disappeared now. Thank God for that. Okay, Wolf.
As much as I hate to say this, we will cover more ground if we split up.
Agreed. We should keep in contact as we search.
Commander Nignon will accompany me.
If there's a way home, we will find it.
I will accompany you.
I'll organise a security detail to remain here. I'll take care of things here. Good luck and watch your back. We don't know who else could be in this place or what they want.
Come, we will find the way out.
What the hell is this? Ambient traces of tetrion radiation detected. Environmental and life support controls. Data logs show that the environment was recently adjusted for settings for non-compatible with most humanoid life. Multi-adaptive life support systems for technology beyond what is currently used by known alpha and beta quadrant civilizations, but it appears to have a wear and tear of many decades of use.
I'm picking up some odd tetrion readings, and we've been able to confirm that we're in subspace, but there's nothing conclusive yet.
I think we're in a medical facility, although it's not like any sick bay I've ever seen before. Interesting, Sean.
This facility is mostly automated. That doesn't mean it's abandoned.
We're keeping watch for automated security. Nothing we can't handle yet, but we found something interesting in this room. It looks like some sort of targeting array. I'm going to try to find out more about it. Perhaps it's a way out.
Maybe it's a way to open a gateway to a location without a corresponding one on the other end.
Check in when we know more. Shun out. Ambassador, I think we should take a closer look at that large console.
Good idea. If there is a targeting system and a medical bay, we may find the equivalent of a shuttle bay as well.
Agreed. This is the main control console for the environmental controls in this facility. The environment can be set to accommodate a wide range of humanoid and non-humanoid species. Whoever used these consoles last set the environment for breathable oxygen-nitrogen mixture that is standard for most humanoid species. You cannot determine how long it has been since it was last accessed.
We have not heard from the security detail. We need to check in with them.
Security detail. Answer.
Are you sure something here is not blocking our communicators? This is suspicious. We should check in with Corin and Sean's teams.
Captain Corin, come in.
Corin here.
We haven't found anything in this direction yet. I'll return to our starting location and find out what's happened. Good luck. Sean?
I've found what appears to be some sort of targeting system.
Huh, that's strange. Captain Sean, what is it?
Did you hear that? We should exit. Look out!
Captain Sean's team is in trouble. Hurry!
No shit, your idea to split up. You find a Starfleet issued phaser, but this one has been several adjustments made to maximise its power. The work is impressive. Sean's tricorder is still recording, but there's a 4-minute gap in the file. And there's a standard issue toolkit. You know that the ensign with Sean was carrying one like this.
No sign of Sean's team.
The remains are
not
smashed
alone
on the
here.
floor along with a smear of blood. This appears to be a targeting system of some sort with settings for 6 coordinates. It shares some characteristics of a transporter, but the technology is so far beyond what you've seen before that you're not sure you would be able to operate it.
This does not bode well. We should rendezvous with Corin and the others.
Okay, Captain Scooby.
Gone. They would not have left without their supplies or weapons.
Anyone?
We must find Corin and the others.
We need to hurry. We're all in danger here.
Wait.
Here.
I know this place. I have been here before. This table. I saw one just like it when I served on the Enterprise. Blood. Klingon and Farasin. Corin put up a fight.
That clicking noise is fucking eerie.
There are data entries here that correspond to our missing people. They will be taken for examination soon. It was a Solanogen-based race, and I have seen this before. When I served on the Enterprise, we attracted attention of aliens who existed solely in subspace. They abducted us, experimented on us. We did not know why, but their actions went far beyond mere curiosity.
Did indeed.
We were able to stop them before they established a pocket of subspace on board the ship, but not before they sent a burst of energy through. If these aliens served the Iconians, that energy could have been a message. Corin was not taken without a fight. Of that I am sure. And this table has not been used yet. These aliens must be holding the others. It is only a matter of time before they will be examined as well, and the experiments can be deadly. Everyone here is in danger. We must find and free them.
We'll find the others. So yeah, it's, we're clicky aliens.
There is a holding area down this hall. We should... Automated defenses! Defend yourself! That Guardian was damaged by a disruptor. Corin's work.
Yeah, they were abducted people, cut people's arms off.
We can overload the power cell from that Guardian. It should blast through the door.
Activity log 012778. Perimeter sweep complete. No anomalies found. 046588. Perimeter sweep complete. No anomalies found. 065422. Unauthorized gateway access detected. Dispatching sentries. 066452. Unauthorized beings found. Taking appropriate measures. 066458. Unauthorized beings apprehended. Taken to holding cells to await examination.
Be ready. There may be more Guardians beyond this door.
Here's Johnny. Captive removed from custody. Oh, fuck me, the music's finally turned back up. Examine the body. You find a desiccated corpse. It's not from a species you recognise. Despite wearing a Klingon insignia, no?
I don't see Captain Sean or Mayak here.
Where are they?
There's no more time.
We need to stop wandering around this place and get back to New Romulus. Staying here is only going to get more of us killed.
No. There is still someone missing who could be saved. We are not leaving without them.
He's right. We'll keep looking. And there they are. The solenoid. Aww. You're cruising for a bruising, sunshine. Sean is power and unresponsive. His breathing is shallow and his pulse rate is dropping. He requires immediate medical attention. Diagnosis scan. A tricorder scan shows that Sean's left arm and both antennae have been surgically amputated and then reattached. An unknown foreign substance has been introduced into his lymph nodes and his superior vena cava has collapsed. Sean's cardiovascular and lymphatic systems have seriously damaged by experiments. He requires immediate medical attention. Suggestions procedure is regenerate veins, restore circulatory function, purge lymph nodes.
What happened? How... Can you help Mayak?
Commander Mike. A quick tricorder scan reveals that Mike's blood has been completely replaced with a synthetic liquid polymer. Even immediate medical attention would be of no help. His family and friends will want to know what happened. It may not provide comfort, but it could provide closure. You carefully remove his communicator and his identification so they can be returned to his loved ones. Captain Sean.
There's nothing more we can do here.
If we want any hope of finding other survivors or stopping what's happening on the Romulus, we need to keep moving. Ambassador.
Agreed. The best way to honor Mayek's memory is to save his new home.
Agreed. Okay. That's a bit sad. Moving in his blood. So they the fucking evil.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
Perhaps we can use that to activate a connection to the next platform.
I'm picking up more of those automated defenses.
They're at our tricorder's maximum range, but they'll be upon us quickly. The wounded may be too weak to pump a fight. We should cross quickly and make our stand from the position of strength.
You should scout ahead. Corrin and Sean will remain with the injured and defend them if the Guardian drones arrive.
Agreed. Okay, well let's get this show on the road then.
Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear.
Let's have a nosy around, shall we? System Sol, dominant species, human, servitor presence, level 4 surveillance in effect. Ideal site for harvesting. Servitor races use disease and epidemics and internal conflicts to an ancient past to gather specimens for study. Population is numerous and mostly peaceful. Poor candidates for servitor status. Higher creative levels and self-preservation instincts make them inclined to fight rather than submit when faced with overwhelming foe. See Borg for more information. Can be aggressive when threatened. Recommend that activity in system be covert until invasion is launched. Target for extermination. If Sol system is eliminated, models show the political entity known as Federation may collapse.
The Sol system. Earth.
Yeah. Good old earthy boy, where I'm from. Storage facility Z98. Purpose: supply of and transport servitor troops during expansion and pacification actions. Capacity 4.7 million units. Docking stations 220. Current status error. Alert: storage facility 798 has been in status mode for error cycles. Connection to gateway network unstable. Okay. Doesn't sound too promising. Interesting. That looks green. System Kronos, dominant species Klingon, servitor presence level 4 surveillance in effect. Aggressive warlike species that dominate this area of space. Strong tendencies to fight rather than submit. Harvesting programs in past have been problematic. Only successful when used in concert with internal conflict. Possible candidate for servitor race. If key members of government and entities known as great houses could be used to direct the rest of the population. Military structure is mostly organisation, makes population already accustomed to taking orders from superiors. Recommend study of honour in society to use as a tool for control. Population can be absorbed into servitor species. It would be an great addition to our fighting strength. If cannot, extermination must be swift. We cannot give the Klingons a chance to organise against us.
Kronos. This is not a holodeck. It is a live image of my world.
Pretty damn good one too. Federation could use with some sensors like this. You can see what the Borg are doing. System Vendros 4, dominant species, Dominion, servitor presence, level 9 surveillance in effect. Dominion scientists discovered an intact gateway 37 cycles ago, but it was destroyed by opposition forces before they could activate it. There are other gateways in the region that remain inactive. Agents are in place to stop Dominion from discovering the location of these gateways before we can be prepared. As to the Dominion themselves, we recommend observation but no engagement. Dominion are organised and use subjugation large numbers of species spread across a large area of space. When the Alpha and Beta quadrants are firmly under our control, then we will have the resources to conquer the Dominion as well.
Vandros 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War.
You go and see our sunshines before the Dominion War, during the Dominion Cold War actually. Alert: connection to gateway network unstable. Immediate attention required. Gateways 7,255. Gateways inactive are 5,967. Gateways damaged or inoperative 880. Alert: gateways in Andromeda active. Alert: unauthorized connection to network detected in Hopper's system. That would be the Remans that ran away from us when we captured Taris. Yeah, that would be them when they ran away from us. That looks like New Romulus. System New Romulus, dominant species Romulan, servitor presence, level 8 surveillance in effect. Survivors of the Romulan extermination have gathered on the site of the former Dayuan homeworld. They have uncovered sites belonging to the servitor races and are attempting to reactivate Gateway. If Gateway is successfully activated, they may threaten the entire network. Attempts to use are likely to eliminate threat unsuccessful. Alliance with Talsi are problematic. Romulans as a species show more self-determination and willpower than in previous observations. Leader known as Sealer must be controlled or eliminated. Several key members of the Romulan Republic Gateway research team have been taken into additional study without their knowledge. Brain scans of researcher Aradana has yielded vital information about project. Agents have been used that information to destabilize Gateway. If activated, seismic instability will affect the entire planet. Expected outcome is 70% reduction in population. Remaining survivors must not be allowed to form organized groups. Recommend subsuming them into Alachi as soon as possible.
New Romulus. The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it.
Hey, I'm on it, man. You got me platform hopping. Fuck's sake, what do you want me to fucking do? Turn myself into Supergirl? Jackass. System Iconian, dominant species none. Servitor presence, level 1 surveillance in effect. The homeworld is still unstable, unsuitable for habitation. Although the servitor races have begun subspace modifications for preparation for invasion. When quadrant is pacified, we'll use forced labour to terraform world for our return. All must be as it was.
I know this planet.
It's Iconian. Just told you that. That's the way we need to go. I think. No, it's not. Scan the Tetris thing gas, because it's going to annoy me. Let's use the console, find out what we got. Alert, safety measure Freighter 6 in effect due to gateway instability. All space gateways for large ship movements have been withdrawn to subspace until network instability is addressed or proper activation codes are transmitted. System Quaria, dominant species Quarian, Servitus presence level 6 surveillance in effect. Industrious and technologically advanced planet. Extremely low level of automation means population must constantly refresh workforce. Use of radioactive mines in infected ship crews and bring them to Quaria for the use of radioactive mines to infect ship crews and bring them to Quaria is interesting but ultimately inefficient. We could require greater amounts of royal servitors to pacify Delta Quadrant than with this method would provide. Recommend cooperation, eventual inclusion of servitor race in exchange for their loyalty and detailed information on their indoctrination techniques. We will activate their manpower problems.
The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far?
I mean, hell, the Voyager went to this planet and they were abducted, and they still haven't solved their work issue. Fucking hell. It's 30 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ. Useless. Current status, Ship Obelisk 1, Servitor Solanade, status ready to deploy, activation codes authorized, waiting for navigation input. Reconnaissance complete. So now we know everything that I'll probably forget. So this is the main platform.
This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open a gateway. Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are. We need to download the data and move everyone here before more Guardians arrive.
Okay, Captain Scoobin. Reroute power.
I will remodulate the power system while you reroute the flow.
That's a star chart. Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
I actually see that.
That's the new Romulus gateway.
Blue, yellow. Blue, blue, red. Green, blue, green, yellow.
The gateway on New Romulus was reset.
It wasn't the only one. Ambassador, we'll cover you as you download the data. The paths are retracting.
They know we're here, and I don't think they're happy.
Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good.
Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway.
Worf! We're out of time!
I have downloaded what I can. It is time to leave. We have cut the network's connection to the new Romulus gate, which should stabilize the situation there. There will be some damage on New Romulus, but it could have been far worse.
Yeah, well, let's not worry about that and get the hell out of here.
This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
Well, now I named this ship the good ship Cartwright, and it is my ship, and you're the kiss my ass. This appears to be a tactical console which controls the ship's shields and power levels during combat, with secondary access to weapons. Captain Sean should be the most efficient officer here. This panel provides bridge control for engineering functions, including damage control. Captain Corin has the necessary experience for this station. This is primary weapons control. You can think of no one better suited for a position like this than Ambassador Worf. Sensors and deflector disc control. Although Aerodana lacks combat experience, she's the best choice for this station.
We have saved the Romulans' home world, but the gateways are open now. All of them. We do not know who will use them. It may be the Alachi, or it may be something far worse. We must warn everyone of what is coming.
Activate the gateway and take us out.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Durette system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Agreed. Can we use that gateway?
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Do it.
Taking us out.
Durette system.
Sensors show that we are in the Durette system. Systems are all reading normal, but object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
How the Romulan Republic.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned. When the quakes began, we lost all communications with the gateway chamber and feared the worst. But where did you go? Through the gateway? And what is that ship? I've never seen anything like it.
I'll provide a full report as soon as I can. Suffice it is to say that we had to open all the entire Iconian gateway network to save me and Romulus.
You reset. Oh, elements preserve us.
There could be hundreds of gates, thousands, and they're active now. There's a ship-sized gateway hidden in subspace in this system.
Enough talk. The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Alachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship. We must fight if we are to survive.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck, and may the elements protect us all.
We'll hold the Alachi until reinforcements arrive.
We will hold off the Alachi until Allied forces arrive.
That's what you
Press
said.
the launch button to create a wing of fighters to aid you in combat. Each hangar supports 2 wings.
Let's just say that. I'm pretty sure I said that. Okay, let's go and kick some ass. Can't get this ship.
Hold them up.
To get this ship, it's tier 5.
You can make it, Enterprise.
And it is
The Alachi can send their entire fleet. We will not fall.
It is in the Lobby store, if you wish to get it. There is no tier 6 version of it though. They never bothered to do this.
There is still the matter of what to do about the gateway. That discussion cannot be delayed.
Agreed.
The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Sean, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corrin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful. They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Borderskew. Worf will be waiting for you. Corrin to the Borderskew. 1 to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
Okay, let's leave the system. Take us out. You were originally awarded this ship, but not anymore. You have to lobby it. I don't know why you would want it though, to be perfectly honest. Maybe for the obelisk, the drive from it. I don't know. You know, it's how Titan. While it is regrettable that there are so many gateways that have been unlocked, I know that together we will face the future. Our governments will be in contact with regards to this Omega situation. When we are prepared to act, I'll know that you will be involved. Thank you, Admiral, and good luck for the future. Okay. I think that's Tetrion. proton. And that's the next mission, which we will not be doing in this part. So I'm the Big Bean 82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate your thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 51 when we venture into the solanated Dyson Sphere. As Sub Commander Cole seems so interested to get us to go and do, but we'll be doing that in another part. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then. Ciao for now.